How's it going, folks? I'm Mark from Like Minded Lunatics.
And I'm Ladi.
And we are here to do a Monday music matchup. And this is the first day of our Pride content. First day.
This is exciting.
It's exciting. So tell folks what we're doing all June.
All June, it's Pride. We're playing Pride videos, right, Mark?
Playing Pride videos.
Why are you doing them in June this year, Mark?
Because that's actually Pride Month. In the past 2 years, I've missed it because Austin, they like to hold their Pride. Is it August?
Yes.
The hottest possible month.
He's blaming Austin. But it could also be because Mark is forgetful.
I'm forgetful, and I'm terrible with numbers. So in my defense, numbers.
That includes numbers.
I thought we would do a really fun matchup today.
Okay.
As a member of the LGBT community.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah, okay.
Let's imagine that you are programming the music for the Pride Parade, the kickoff song.
Okay.
And I looked up the most popular Pride songs, and in every list, these two songs were in the top 3 every time.
Really?
The only thing that changed is sometimes Lady Gaga's, I can't remember the name of the song. Sometimes a Lady Gaga song would be mixed in there.
Okay.
But these two songs always appeared, from Billboard to what did I look at? There was a Grindr site. There was there's some magazines. It has appeared on all of them. Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive" or Diana Ross's "I'm Coming Out."
Those are great songs!
So you're going to have to tell us, as a member of the community, what would you do? So let's go over them. We're going to start with Gloria Gaynor's first, "I Will Survive," because that came out in 1978, so it's the older of the two.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song. Gloria Gaynor, "I Will Survive." Let's go.
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
All right.
This is a great song!
This is a toughie.
Oh my God.
Can't you envision the parade starting with this coming on?
Yes!
I think we've got our work cut out for us.
God.
And I'm just going to rely right on you because I'm not part of the community. So it's going to be up to you to decide. That's it.
Decide?
You get to decide. So that's Gloria Gaynor's "I Will Survive." Man, the words to that are so good too.
Celia Cruz. Mm-hmm. It has a version of this that they do in Spanish, but it's called "Yo Viviré." I will live.
Oh,
It's the same. It's a song.
Yeah,
and I think Latin music lends itself very well to a good disco song. It's the same kind of music.
I think so too. Yeah, very dancey.
Yeah.
Well,
I love this song.
You got your work cut out for you because we're about to listen to Diana Ross's "I'm Coming Out." Now, this came out in 1980. And the two songwriters that wrote this were longtime writing partners. They wrote this specifically for her LGBT fans. And apparently they had to kind of talk her into this. This was a song that they wrote because they knew that she was really popular within the gay community. And they wanted a song to celebrate that. So this song was specifically written for that purpose. So here we go. "I'm Coming Out," Diana Ross. All right, we'll stop there. What are you
Oh my
thinking?
God, I love both of these songs. Now, I had heard something, but that she did not even know that coming out was a gay phrase.
Is that
true?
right?
That's what I heard.
No, I didn't read that, so I don't know.
She did not know that that's what that meant.
Wow.
And that she was at some place and they had a contest, and they were Diana Rossing contests. And I think that she was
Like a drag performance?
yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh my! How can I don't know the words? This is what I read somewhere that they were doing a Diana drag contest.
Yes.
Based on her, and that she was just floored. One of those guys, one of the writers. Somehow she was there for some reason, and
That's amazing.
this is when she realized, oh, these people like me.
They like me.
These people really like me.
What's funny to me about this is that both of these songs are, I would say, at least from me reading, are hugely popular within the LGBT community.
Yes.
Sung by two straight women
Yes, it's two straight women of color.
of color.
And what the thing that I've always loved about these is that it's so positive.
Yeah.
They're such happy songs.
Very happy.
I mean, they're ridiculously happy songs sung from people who have not necessarily led happy lives to people who are having a horrible time
Yes.
in the 70s. Gay people hated us. People aren't that fond of us, some of us now. But in the 70s, they really hated us. So this was something that was just ridiculously, it gave everyone a reason to get out and just jump up and down and dance. And I love both of these songs so much.
You've got your work cut out for you.
Oh, I don't
All
know
right.
what to do.
We'll go back to Gloria.
I love all the violins.
It is
They
beautiful.
do that so well.
Only the Lord could give me strength not to fall apart. Though I tried hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry. But now I hold my head up high and you see me. Somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Well, now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. When you the one who tried to crush me with goodbye, did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. And as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Oh. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now.
Are we going to get a disco ball here?
I should drop a disco ball down right here.
Yeah.
If I had any type of editing skills, I would do that. I don't know. I'll see if I can. To drop a disco ball. It'd be good, though.
Even if it's a bad one, Mark, give us a disco ball.
All right, I'll drop one right here, even if it's a bad one. All right, let's do Diana Ross.
I want to ask you
Go ahead.
something. Were there other songs that did that slow intro before I Will Survive? Where they did that slow melodic build-up to a dance tune?
I don't know. That might be like a Ricky question because I don't remember. I feel like that.
I know it happened again with Last Dance and Donna Summer, but that was after this. Is that right?
Nah, that I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that was after
This is 78.
I don't know when the last. I don't know, but I'm almost positive that was. And there were several disco hits, several big disco songs that did this, where it was a nice slow intro, and then they
build
everything
up.
goes crazy.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, but this feels like the first one I remember like that.
And even Diana Ross's, the first part of it has
It's
got
quite
that
a nice intro.
bump, bump,
It's a dancing intro. It's not a slow intro, but it's really articulated well. It's such a.
And it's like 40 seconds
but
before
it's
the
got a good
lyrics come in or
groove.
anything.
It's got a nice groove to it already.
It does. They both have really good grooves.
Yeah, who did this with Diana? Do you know?
No.
This wasn't the people from Chic, was it?
Now that part I don't know.
Aren't you supposed to be knowing stuff here, Mark?
Preparation, that's what I'm known for. Yeah, doing my research, and I've failed again.
Do any of you know? Because I can't remember, but this feels. It has that Chic feel to it at the beginning for me.
Yeah.
Do you remember Chic, Le Freak? Do you remember any of these
Le
things?
Freak, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He doesn't know where we are, folks.
No, I do remember Le Freak.
Okay.
See, this time period for me for this like popular music,
Yes.
it wasn't something that was on my radar until I got older. Does that make sense?
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's just like your metal. It wasn't on my radar until now.
There you go.
And I'm significantly older.
And in my defense, we literally would not have had a place for me to listen to this where I grew up unless somebody had had a record or something and played it for me.
Okay.
Because there weren't radio stations that played this.
None?
Not as far as I know. We had country and gospel.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, that's all we had. There was one pop station, but at that time it was playing like...
Yeah, because this was the 80s for you, right?
Yeah, because this is 78, and then Diana Ross was 1980, so this I'm Coming Out would have been big in 80 and 81.
And you would not have heard that.
Wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah, I get it. He's trying to tell you that he's young.
And I also grew up in the sticks. That also has something to do with it, too.
I'm
Show the world all that I want to be and all my abilities. There's so much more to me. Somehow I'll have to make them. Just understand I got it well in hand. And oh, how I've planned. I'm spreading love. There is no need to fear. And I just feel so good every time I hear I'm coming out. Come on. I want the world to know. Come to let it show. I'm coming out.
I want to say something.
Yes.
When I lived in California for a while, I had to help put on events for the place I worked. I worked at the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, and we did the Pride parades and all these things. And I did one of them with them, and nothing against more recent music, but they played a lot of house club music.
Oh, sure.
Okay, and
What year was this, just to kind of situate us?
How old am I? I think this was in 90s.
Okay.
This was in the 90s. And
yeah.
And it just wasn't, it's not great music. I don't care for it. And we did it, and the event was okay. And they specifically talked to me, says, what are you going to do? How would you change this? I said, well, all the other stuff aside, if we're putting all this stuff together, I want nothing but disco music playing, because everyone will come out and dance to disco music.
Yeah.
This house music, I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on. I'm not interested. And they just looked at me, and the next time we did a Pride thing, we did nothing but disco music.
And people danced.
People were following the trucks down the road
For sure.
to dance with us, because disco music is just the happiest music around.
It does, and it crosses genres. I feel like it just latches into your happy area.
The little area where you want to dance.
Yep, that's it.
You can't stop, even if you're not good at it.
And there were some groups around this time period that were doing. Yeah, I always think back to the Pointer Sisters and groups like that. And
Yes.
what was the Neutron Dance was another one.
Neutron Dance.
Oh, these great songs.
You're just gonna dance because
Yep, you have
because
to.
You
It's
can't
like,
stop.
oh, what's happening? What's happening? This is happening.
Come anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to crush me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? No, not I will survive. And as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I will survive. I will survive.
We've got a horn section. I didn't remember the horn.
Well, I think this is either a disco single of the song.
Yeah.
But this doesn't sound like the regular release. So do you know what happened to her after this? Because she released several other songs, but nothing ever was like this.
I didn't want to bring this up, but apparently she wasn't really into the LGBT community appropriating the song.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, if I remember right, she refused to do an event because there were because of the dancers behind her were part of the gay community, and she said it went against her religious beliefs.
Oh, people.
But I think the beautiful thing, we've talked about this before, but art gets disassociated from the artist at a certain point.
Yes.
So she created something wonderful that has united a lot of people.
It's just like we took the rainbow from God.
There you go. There you go. That's right.
It's ours now, song, baby.
That's right.
And so is this song.
It used to be God's apology for genocide, and now it's a symbol of
acceptance.
Of acceptance. That's right. So you can take something horrible. That's right. God committed
Make it your
genocide.
own.
We always overlook that part of the Noah story, don't we? Fucking millions of people that he just drowned for no reason, threw a fit. You know what? I'm gonna drown these people. All right, I'm gonna go off on a rant. We should have had Ricky here for this. That was his.
He would know.
Instrument.
But I'm going to say this. It makes me. I wonder what it must be like for some of these people that do something and the wrong people love it. You know, if she's not, all of a sudden, all these people are like, this is great. We're going to play this at every event we do for the rest of our lives. She's like, oh no, that's too bad.
I mean, there's that story of Dave Chappelle in the first season of when he left, you know, he just abandoned Chappelle Show. He said the reason why is he started going to shows and he started noticing that the wrong people were laughing at the wrong parts of the jokes.
Yes.
And he was like, I didn't want to do it anymore, and he left.
Yeah.
So it must be devastating. Now, obviously, his situation is different than Gloria's, but to your point, I don't know. Like, what do you think when you put something out into the world? I would just be happy people were.
You think you would, but what if it's like, oh yes, that Mark, he is the favorite person among us child murderers. We love us some Mark. You would be thinking, that's not the people I was reaching out to.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't know. I don't care for kids.
That's right. I don't either, but that's okay. Kids are fun.
We have horns in this one too. I didn't realize that we had a horn section in both songs.
Well, you got horns in don't they?
I mean, I guess at this
the Sunshine Band brought horns everywhere.
They did.
They're disco, and then you got the violins. Disco is really an orchestral stuff.
It is.
You know, it's beautiful music. It's violins, strings. We've got woodwinds. We got stuff going on.
We got all of it.
What was his name? Barry White, who did that Love Unlimited.
Yes.
They credit him as being one of the first people to start this.
Okay.
Because he brought in all orchestration and made it disco music. Even though it wasn't called disco music at the time.
Well, that's great. I didn't realize horns.
You saw Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yes. All right. Now we'll let Gloria finish up, and then you've got to render a verdict.
I'll do it.
All right.
Walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to crush me with the fire? Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, not I. I will survive, and as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I've got all my life to live, and I've got so much love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. I will survive.
You know, I think she also, and it's very possible that I'm wrong about this, but I think that she did a disco version of a song from the Birdcage.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I'm almost positive it was her. And I think she also did a Bridge Over Troubled Waters. I can have them mixed up with other people. Because there were some disco versions of some very unusual songs for a while there. Like, do you remember Disco Dolly?
No.
Disco. She had her own disco album. And so did Ethel Merman.
I do remember that. Ethel Merman.
That was so funny. Man, it was good. It was also good. Okay, I'm sorry. This is the thing about this. This is easy for me. I begin with Diana. I'm putting Gloria. Gloria's going to be in there somewhere because I love this song.
But you're starting the parade with Diana?
I'm starting the parade with Coming Out.
That's a clear winner right there.
No
You
doubt.
didn't even think about
I
it.
don't have to think about it. This song is everything because it's what gay people, it's what we're doing. We just want to be there. So you're just coming out into the world. That's how you're going to start the parade. That's it.
I love that. And one of the things that occurred to me as listening to these side by side is that Gloria's really has... There's darkness in her song.
Oh, yeah.
That's not there in Diana Ross's song.
No, it's hers.
Diana's is just a pure celebration.
Gloria is like, look, you screwed me over. I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be fine. But you were a jerk.
There's a real fuck you
Yes.
to Gloria's.
Yes.
That is clearly not
I
there.
didn't say that because I didn't know we could curse here.
No,
Although it's
yeah.
Mark here, I should
You should have known.
that it was all right.
Well, folks, let us know in the comments what you think. The head of the gay community, is that right?
Yes, I'm head of the LML gay community.
That's right.
The LML LGBT plus community.
That's how I have you listed in the credits. Executive gay.
That's me. I'm the executive gay here. But yeah, we're doing it. We're starting with him.
Well, let us know in the comments what you think, folks. Take care of yourselves and be on the lookout all month long. Pride material.
And if you know other Gloria Gaynor songs, because I swear she did quite a few, let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
Because I'm almost positive she did the one from the Birdcage.
I'm going to go ahead and say you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let us know, folks. Take care.
Adios.